Peace, everybody. I know it's been a while since you guys heard from me, and I've been going through a lot of shit lately. Uh, I'm gonna get back on my true stories from the Robert Taylor Holmes content. I promise. I got some questions to answer for a couple of people. Let me. I just want to talk about something right quick that's going on that is unbelievable to me. I came out and I spoke up about child molestation. And I spoke that we're not applying an even hand when we go after pedophiles. Because not only do we have men pedophiles, we have women pedophiles too. And apparently, when you speak on women pedophiles, this is a big no no as far as the black community is concerned when you deal with the internet. Um, I spoke about, things I've seen coming up. I've even spoke about family members that I saw, female family members that I saw do things that weren't right that probably I'll come on here and speak about. But instantly, when I spoke on this, I got attacked. And I've been getting attacked for the last few days now, apparently, over me going on platforms speaking on these issues. I remind people that R. Kelly, all the things R. Kelly's been accused of going around doing with these young girls, and now they're trying to add a boy in there. But all these things he's been going around doing, people have to remember he, as well as his brothers, came forth and said he was molested by their older sister. So in actuality, the things you see him doing, this was spawned by a woman. So, but in the so-called black community, we don't come down on pedophilia with an even hand. And I'm noticing feminist agents pushing the spotlight only on the male pedophiles. They don't shine the light on the female pedophiles. I got into it. I got attacked on a platform, and I got attacked by a woman, and she told me there is no female pedophiles. I mean, some of these things I can't believe people are saying. So we have to get a grip on this, man. We have to get a hold on this. It's like I tell people, and people don't want to see this, and a lot of men don't want to point this fact out, or they're oblivious to it. A lot of so-called black men. If you were selling crack, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, even to this day, especially, in my era, if you were out there selling crack and you was a young black male, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 90% of us out there were sleeping with older women for crack rocks. Women in their 40s, 50s. So when I brought this up, I get attacked by this woman saying you can't compare that as far as male pedophiles. And I brought the case of R. Kelly. What's the difference? R. Kelly, these young girls are running to R. Kelly trying to get fame and fortune and whatever they can get out of him, and he's taking advantage of them. What's the difference between these older women sleeping with these young boys to get crack rocks from them? R. Kelly is the adult in the situation. These older women are the adults in the situation. You don't think some of these older women know these boys got crack and say, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go off to suck his dick to get some rocks. You don't think this affects the mind of an adolescent boy? I mean, we're so backwards in this so-called black community online. It's ridiculous. You have to come down on child molestation with an even hand. If you don't, you will still have it in the community. I don't care if it's a woman, I don't care if it's a man. They got to go. This is shameful what I see on the internet as far as so-called black folks dealing with child molestation. They want to run after the men and they don't want to say anything about the women who are doing this shit. And it's causing just the same amount of damage. Man, I say it again. R. Kelly was molested by a female. She is responsible, largely responsible, I'm not going to say all the way, but largely responsible for turning him into what he is today. So, we got to get a handle on this. And for me to get attacked because I bring these issues up, I bring stories of my life, things I've seen up, and to get attacked by women, to be told there is no female pedophiles, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And I know a lot of brothers, they don't say, "Oh, I ain't get molested. I had fun. I enjoyed this." But we are participating in our own destruction, so-called black man. We are participating in our own destruction with a smile on our face. If you think an adolescent boy having sex too early does not affect his mental, you are seriously wrong. Not to mention all the potentials of the diseases he can get. You are seriously wrong if you think this. So yeah, it's to be attacked for saying we need to deal with molestation even-handedly. To be attacked for that is beyond me. But, I've never been embarrassed or ashamed to talk about things in my life that I've seen coming up. As long as, I can find a solution to something, I ask questions. So for people to attack me for my stories of things I've seen in my life, and I say point out as that's wrong, for people to take that and try to attack me, that's, people going to do what they're going to do. This is the internet. But hopefully somewhere in there, by me getting attacked, somebody will look at this and say, you know what? Perhaps he's got a point. Perhaps we can do better. This makes no sense at all. To get attacked for pointing out that they are female molesters. To get attacked for pointing out the fact that just as boys grow up to be men that have problems like that, girls grow up to be women who have problems like that. How many of you are running around with an Aunt Lisa in your family that been turning little girls out for years? See, we know about Uncle Chester, but we don't speak about Aunt Lisa. Man, we gotta, this whole thing about this molestation thing that's going on in the so-called black internet sectors, it's all wrong. We coming at it all fucked up. And we will remain fucked up until we come at it the right way. For the last 3 days, I've been getting attacked because I've been bringing these issues out. And sadly, I've been getting attacked by women. It's like some women don't want to stand in their own shame. Because I bring out the fact, now I know a female who told me about a molestation story that was supposed to have happened to her. But upon going over the story and listening to the story, I realized she was not telling When she told me the story one way. And when she came on the internet and told part of the story, it was completely different. What she did was when she told me the story, she told me a story about a female that molested her. Then she told me the effects of that. But when she came on the internet, she said it was two of her male family members. She took the female out and put two male family members in to get sympathy, more sympathy, I don't know. But that's wrong. She never got on the internet and spoke about this female family member who did something to her. This is wrong. Why would you hide it? A molester is a molester is a molester. I don't care if it's a male or a female. It is a molester. But I saw her do this. And as a result of calling her out for this, I get attacked. As a result for calling females out in my family that I seen do things that were inappropriate, I get attacked. This is not cool. For calling out the fact that I believe these young boys who out here selling crack, who sleeping with these 40 and 50-year-old women are being molested, basically, I get attacked. Come on, man. We gotta get to a point where we deal with this and we don't have outside influences telling us how to think and what to think. Because when a lot of these sisters, when I hear them speak, they go right to these institution statistics about molestation. Coming from the inner city, you don't need those statistics. Just like I observe what I observe and I see all the young males who selling crack in the neighborhood sleeping with these older women, there are no statistics for that. You can go nowhere and find that statistically. But coming out of these ghettos, these inner cities, we know what's going on. We see it every day. And I tell people, this is not to lessen young women getting molested, young girls getting molested. No, this is not at all. This is to say we need to apply an even hand on this. Just like Uncle Chester got to go, Aunt Lisa got to go too. This is ridiculous. You're going to take out R. Kelly, and there's going to be 1,000 R. Kellys to fill the void. You got to deal with the root of the problem. Why are these girls, these little girls, sleeping with R. Kelly? Why are they thinking this is something to do? It starts in the home. It starts in the home. You have to fix the home first. So these kids know, no, don't go sell your body for fame and fortune and little trinkets or whatever. That's not the way to go. And you know, these young men out here get a G-Pack, out serving. Some chick come up, know he's serving. Want to suck his dick for a couple rocks, a rock or whatever. Who's being taken advantage of there? The boy. This is an issue I had with the person that attacked me when I brought this up. She tried to come with, oh, she's on crack and she doesn't know what she's doing. She needs a crack rock and she doesn't have the power. No. A lot of these women, they come out looking for that. They know these young boys got crack. They gonna do whatever they gonna do to get it. Same with R. Kelly. He know these young girls want this, want that. So there's no difference there. We have to get a hold on this molestation thing. We have to stop letting outside influences tell us what molestation is and who's a molester. We need to identify both male and female and deal with them accordingly with an even hand. Until then, I guess I'll just keep getting attacked. Peace.